In the early days of photography, film, and analog recording, every medium came with its own set of flaws, grainy textures, static between records, flickering celluloid frames. These weren't just technical limitations, they were cultural semaphores, signals that said, I was made by human hands. A jazz take never played the same twice, because it had to be lived in real time. People learned to trust these artifacts as proof of authenticity. Today we mistake grain and crackle for nostalgia. To help understand this, studium and punctum. The studium is the general interest we feel for a photograph, its surface appeal. But it's the punctum, the sharp little detail that catches your eye, that gives it emotional weight. A smudge on a photo can become a tear in time if you let it. These imperfections aren't random. They're coded with emotion and memory. What makes them powerful is their uniqueness, their refusal to be predicted or replicated. But now we live in an era where algorithms can simulate these imperfections with uncanny precision. Grain is no longer a sign of analog struggle. It's just another filter you download for free. The punctum becomes a commodity, mass, produced and instantly available. When authenticity stops being a byproduct of human process and starts as a digital aesthetic option, we lose something essential to the act of remembering. It's not that we're faking memories anymore. We're faking the signs.
The rise of deepfakes and synthetic media marks a profound shift in how we perceive reality.
Once, a handwritten letter carried the soul of its author in each smudge and hesitation. Now we use AI to mimic that very look, so we can sell it as vintage. Instagram's filter doesn't correct an error. It simulates one for aesthetic gain. What was once authenticity is now just another design choice, optimized by algorithms trained on curated imperfection. After the break, let's consider the implications. AI-generated handwriting in museum exhibits. Deepfake speeches used to manipulate public opinion. These aren't just fakes. They're spoofs designed to feel human. Their success is not accidental, but engineered, based on data sets of real human behavior. The results: a new kind of persuasion that weaponizes our trust in imperfection.
Mechanical pulp gives paper the porous-like characteristics that enable it to absorb ink on high-speed newspaper presses. Chemical pulp gives it strength and flexibility.
In the late 1800s, as printing presses began mass producing text and images at a speed no human could match, something strange happened. We started to trust them more. The mechanical precision, sharp fonts, even ink distribution, perfectly aligned lines, became a mark of quality itself. But these weren't flaws that showed craftsmanship. They were artifacts born from machines pretending to be artisans. We didn't know the difference yet. Just this week, a director revealed that the AI-generated movie, Dreams of Violets, cost only $2,000 and took 2 months to complete. The film used synthetic actors, virtual sets, and algorithmic writing tools. It's not just cheaper, it looks convincingly human. This is our current era in reverse. We no longer trust the flaws that once signified authenticity. Instead, we now mistake AI-generated content for thought itself. Here's where it gets interesting. Back in the 80s, Sherry Turkle wrote about how people began to see their minds reflected in computers, machines that obeyed logic and responded like partners. But now we're seeing a reversal. We treat AI as if it's thinking when it's really just mimicking thought. Just like those crisp ink pages once convinced us of truth, algorithmic content convinces us of presence without consciousness.
It is placed in a casting box into which molten type metal is poured. The matrix serves as a mold and leaves its impression on the metal.
Authors described punctum as the accidental detail that shocks you out of passive viewing, a blemish, a wrinkle, the flicker in someone's eye before they lie. It's what makes an image unforgettable because it resists control. But AI-generated content doesn't just avoid these flaws, it excises them entirely. The result is not realism, but something more calculated, hyperrealism without surprise. If nothing can catch you off guard, then nothing truly moves you. We've seen it with deepfake politicians, speeches that feel eerily sincere, but were never spoken. And AI movies like Dreams of Violets offer flawless performances, where the acting is more consistent than the script. These works bypass what makes human art messy and meaningful. Their realism isn't a window into truth. It's just another well-tuned parameter in an algorithm. The end result is not a world of fakes, but one where authenticity is no longer an accident. It's a setting you can toggle. We start to trust what we are told rather than what we experience. And when everything can be made to look real, the only thing that gets erased isn't truth itself, but our belief in it as possible at all.